Namaskar, myself Dr. Subhash D'Souza, Vice Principal of St. Joseph College. I teach Advertising and Sales Management subject to MCOM Semester 4. In this lecture, I will be doing the revision of all the topics taught in the past. I know most of the students couldn't attend the lectures due to some technical problems, but those who have attended it, they will listen to this lecture again so that they will be well prepared for the examination. All the best. Please listen to this lecture carefully. Let's try to understand the basics of advertising. And in this basics of advertising, we are going to study the definition of advertising. Now, what is advertising? Advertising is the action of calling public attention to something, especially by paid announcement. American Marketing Association has defined advertising as any form of non-personal presentation or promotion of ideas, goods or services by an identified sponsor. So advertising is nothing but inspiring people to purchase the product or service. Actually speaking, advertising is indirectly forcing the people to purchase particular product or service. And in today's world, every business has to do the advertising. Advertising has become inseparable part of today's. The word advertising has come from the Latin word. It means to turn the mind towards. And in advertising, every advertiser tries to turn the minds of people to the product or services. It is persuading the people, audience, to purchase the particular product. It is telling people again and again, purchase this product, purchase this service. It is beneficial. It is advantageous to you, for your future life, for your children, for your company, for your trade, for your business. Actually speaking, advertising tells people again and again to purchase the product or service. We see many advertisements on the television, in the newspaper, and nowadays many advertisements come through internet, through email, through mobile, SMS, so on and so forth. And sometimes there are humorous advertisements, sometimes there are social advertisements, so on and so forth. We have seen the delicious chocolate advertisement, even Coca-Cola. I still remember Amir Khan used to say, Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. It is nothing but telling people that this brand of Coca-Cola is one of the best brands. Delicious chocolate means what? You purchase this chocolate. This chocolate is very tasty. It is delicious in nature. And through this advertisement, advertisers tells you that purchase this particular product. It will give you taste. It will give you happiness. It will give you satisfaction. Features of advertising. We call it characteristics of advertising or peculiarities of advertising. Number one is, it is a creative process. Normally, advertisements are most creative in nature. Second point is, it requires planning. The planning is deciding in advance what is to be done in future. So, every advertisement requires planning. Third is, it needs careful preparation. Without proper preparation, you cannot do proper advertising. So, it needs careful preparation. Fourth, it must be placed on a right platform. Yeah, unless it is put on right platform, you cannot proceed further. Sixth point is, it is a paid communication. It is not free of charge. It's not like a publicity or propaganda. It is commercial in nature. So those who want to do the advertisement, they have to pay. They have to pay either to print media or through different medias, either television, that is broadcasting media, or digital media, that is through mobile or internet. But unless you pay, you cannot get the work done of advertising the product or service to the people. So it is paid form of advertisement. Sixth is, it's a non-personal communication. Advertising is non-personal communication in nature. In salesmanship, salesman comes to you. He meets you personally. He talks to you personally. But here on the television, it is non-personal. You get the advertisement, you comes to know. You don't have two-way communication. So it's a non-personal communication in nature. In the newspaper, we read the advertisement. It is one-way communication. But it's a non-personal. It's not like a salesmanship, where salesman speaks to you, talks to you personally about a particular product or service. Next is, it is by an identified sponsor. We know a person, a company, a business who has advertised this particular product or service. So here, all of us, when we see the advertisement, when we read the advertisement, we come to know about identified sponsor who has given this advertisement. Name of the company, name of the brand, we come to know. So it has an identified sponsor. Another important feature is, it is a marketing tool. Unless advertisement, you cannot continue your business. See, every business requires advertisement, and to do the marketing, to do the best marketing, you require advertisement as one of the very powerful, very strong tool through which people are attracted, consumers are attracted towards purchasing the product or service. Next is, its main intention is to attract the people, educate the people, persuade the people. So there are various intentions behind advertisement. So these are some of the features or characteristics or peculiarities. In simple words, advertising has various features. Number one is, it's a paid form. It is not free of charge. A person who wants to do, a company who wants to make the advertisement has to pay. Second one is non-personal, as it is explained earlier. It is not one-to-one communication. Like salesmanship, it's a non-personal advertising. Third is, it is by identified sponsor. We come to know who has sponsored this. We come to know which is the company behind this advertisement. So identified sponsor. It could be any form. It could be printing. It could be broadcasting, like television. When we talk about printing, it could be newspaper. It could be newspaper, magazines, leaflets, handbills, etc. It is about goods, services, or ideas. Advertisement is done for the goods. It could be durable goods or perishable goods. It could be services like banking, insurance, travel, tourism, etc. It is about ideas. Now in India, we have a Beti Bachao or blood donation campaign or tree plantation abhiyan. So these are the ideas which are related to social advertising, but these come under advertising. Next is, it can be used by any organization. A company wants to advertise their product or service, they can do their advertise. So it's for next is speedy communication. Through advertisement, you communicate so fast. For example, through television, you reach crores of people at a time. Same thing applies to internet or a digital mode. We reach globally and very fast. It comes under speedy communication. Next is, it is related to mass communication. As I mentioned earlier, it has global touch, universal. It goes to all the people of the earth. Next is, it is an art. Advertising is considered as an art because you require innovative ideas, and that comes under advertising. Next point is control. It is controlled by government. We cannot have advertising as per our mind, as per our desire. No, there are certain rules and regulations which must be followed, and government creates rules and regulations. For example, there is a Doordarshan Code of Conduct. Every organization has to do the advertisement in the light of all these rules and regulations. And the last point is, it is important element of promotion mix. In promotion mix, we have studied product, place, promotion, price. And when we talk about promotion, so one of the important point under promotion mix is advertising. So in general, advertising has various features, and these features are advertising has different types, different methods. For example, there is a print advertising. When we talk about print advertising, it is through newspaper, it is through magazine, it is through handbills, it is through leaflets. So advertising is done through print media. Something is printed. So that comes under advertising through print media. Next is digital advertising. It could be the use of social medias like Facebook, WhatsApp, and so forth. Digital media and mobile advertising, they are interconnected. It could be with the help of internet. For example, we get many advertisements through email, or many advertisements through SMS. So all this advertisement comes under digital advertising or mobile advertising. There are outdoor advertising also. While traveling in the city, we come across many hoardings, many boards, many posters, many banners. All this comes under outdoor advertising. Advertising plays very important role in modern world. It not only helps the company or the producers, but it helps or benefits consumers. It benefits society in a different way. When we talk about how it helps the manufacturer, for manufacturer, creation of demand is very important. So for manufacturer, it creates market demand. It maintains the demand. Continuous advertising helps to maintain the demand in the market. It increases the volume of sales. Advertising promotes sales and it results in increase in sales. Advertising helps in widening the market. Because of advertising, the message goes all over the world. Advertising, the message goes all over the world. So, from local, it reaches to global and it leads to widening the market. Advertising creates goodwill for the manufacturer. Advertising eliminates middlemen, and finally it is profitable to manufacturer and consumer also. Advertising helps consumers too. It provides information about the product, about the services. It has educative value. Whenever new product enters in the market, it is advertising which first educates the customer, and definitely it tries to educate in such a way that people will purchase the product and people will benefit by the product or that service. It is advertising which gives freedom of choice. Because of advertising, people come to know about different brands available in the market. So, consumers have a choice. They can choose the best brand which they want to purchase. Advertising saves the time of consumers, especially saves the time in shopping. Because of advertising, people come to know about the product, its characteristics, its price, its warranty guarantee in advance. And that's why consumers are well prepared in advance. And definitely, it saves the time while shopping the product. Advertising ensures better quality. Because of tough competition, every manufacturer tries to give the best quality to the consumer. This competition leads to best quality for the consumers. Advertising raises the standard of living of the people. If you think of our Indian people, our Maharashtrian people, even Vasai, before 40 years, there was no electricity in Vasai. There was not even television. Even telephone was not there. But in the last 20 years, there is a tremendous development. And one of the reasons behind this tremendous development is advertising. It is advertising which educates the people about new different products. And people are influenced by this information. They try to do their job in the best possible manner. They try to earn money. And finally, they try to purchase the product. And that's why the last 20 years, the standard of living of people in Vasai, people of Maharashtra, even Indian people, it has gone up. Even in Vasai, you will see every family has its bungalow. Refrigerator is there. Mobile is there. Most of the people, they have the car. Even modern furniture is there. Advertising thus helps to increase the standard of living of the people. Advertising offers goods at very lower prices. Because of the tough competition, every manufacturer, every company tries to attract the people by charging low price. And this competition helps consumers to get the product at very lower cost. Thus, advertising plays a very important role in modern world. It helps the society. It helps the manufacturer in marketing the goods. It helps to increase the standard of living of the people to get the product of their choice. It creates consumer awareness about the product, its quality, and for selling the product or services to the larger part of the country or at a global level, it is advertising which helps the manufacturer. So thus advertising plays advertising is classified under different categories. Number 1, local or retail advertising. Number 2, national advertising. Number 3, regional advertising. Number 4, service advertising. Number 5, product advertising. Number 6, institutional advertising. Number 7, public service advertising. And the last is financial advertising. Now let's try to understand all kinds of advertising one by one. When we talk about local advertising, local or retail advertising may be described as that advertising which induces the local people to buy goods or services from a particular local establishment or shop or store. When we talk about shop or store, when we talk about national advertising is done at a national level. National newspapers, national channels are used, and here manufacturer on a nationwide scale stimulate the demand for the product among ultimate consumers. In this type of advertising, a good deal of emphasis is placed on the company's name, on distinctive features, as well as on product quality and desirability of the product. Next is regional advertising. Now, regional advertising is that advertising which is done to cover or reach certain people of a particular region. For example, during monsoon, rainwear is popular in those regions which experience rain. Besides, woolen products are popular in those regions which are experiences winter. Thus, if these products are advertised in those regions, they find a good market. Next is service advertising. The advertising is done to promote the services rendered by an establishment is called service advertising. Today, banks, hotels, hospitals, airlines, financial institutions like LIC, IDBI and other services establishments do this type of advertisement. Next is product advertising. When a particular manufacturer or retailer advertises to promote the sale of consumer goods or industrial product, it is called product advertising. Advertisements of Lux soap, Promise toothpaste, Bata shoes, etc. are some of the popular examples of product advertising. Product advertising is done through various media such as newspapers, magazines, TV, radio, etc. Next kind is institutional advertising. Institutional advertising is also known as prestige or corporate advertising. Institutional advertising attempts to create a favorable impression in the minds of the people by projecting a corporate image rather than the product itself. Next is public service advertising. Now, advertising services like family planning programs, national integration, employment assistance schemes, fighting social evils, cleanliness campaigns, need of drug addiction, rehabilitation centers, AIDS, wildlife preservation, road safety measures, adult literacy programs. These are some of the examples of public service advertisements. Next is public relations advertisement. Advertising done to build good rapport with various sectors of public is known as public relations advertising. It is done to accomplish the objectives that are not related directly to the selling of the products. It maintains a liaison with the group of individuals affecting the organization. Public relations advertising is resorted to enhance the image and goodwill of the organization in the minds of the group. It tries to develop favorable public opinion towards the organization. Next and the last kind of advertising is financial advertising. Now, when we talk about financial advertising, it is related to finance, and finance is considered as the lifeblood of business. So, various term lending institutions like Industrial Development Bank of India, that is IDBI, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, that is ICICI, Unit Trust of India, that is UTI, etc., have resorted to financial advertising in order to persuade businessmen to obtain finance for their business purpose. Advertisements are also classified on the basis of media. One is print media, second one broadcast media, outdoor media, covert media, and public service media. Friends, all of us are aware of print media. We read newspapers, and on every page you see advertisements. Sometimes it's a full page, sometimes it's a half page, quarter page, sometimes it is a stripe, etc. Sometimes it's a color page, front page. So depending upon the company, we see the advertisement in the newspaper. So print media is related to newspaper, magazines, leaflets, handbills, etc. Second one is broadcast media. When we talk about broadcasting media, it is related to television, radio, cable, etc. Through this media, products and services are advertised to the people. Next is outdoor media. Outdoor. You have seen when we travel, we see there are many advertisements on buses or on the train. You could see many advertisements like hoardings which are considered as outdoor media. Next is covert advertising. What is the meaning of covert advertising? Covert advertising is a unique kind of advertising in which a product or a particular brand is incorporated in some entertainment and media channels like movies, films, etc. For example, Amitabh Bachchan is drinking Coca-Cola. There are many advertisements. For example, we have seen cricket stars with Sahara t-shirts or shirts, so on and so forth. So all this advertisement comes under covert advertisement. Next is public service advertisement. As we have seen earlier, public service advertisements are related to public services. Some companies like Larsen and Toubro promote health programs, family planning programs, drug awareness programs, etc. And through this, they try to create their own image and at the same time, they create social awareness. The government uses public service advertising for promoting public welfare activities. For example, safe driving, prevention of fire, conservation of useful resources, saving and security, adult education, etc. These are some of the examples of public. These are some of the examples of print media of advertising. You can say another word, it's types of print media. Many times we have seen people distributing leaflets, especially at the station area or in our Vasai also. Whenever there is a blood donation camp, people distribute leaflets. Even political people, they distribute leaflets at the time of election. Second one is posters. Posters are put at different parts of the region, different part of this area, and through these posters, message of advertising is displayed. Then there are booklets, there are prospectus, catalogs, business cards, flyers, labels, etc. These are some of the examples of print media. Even You can say posters, newspapers, card, calendar, polygraphy, flyer, journal, brochure, leaflets, all these comes under leaflets. All this comes under the advertising media of newspaper is used at a larger scale in every part of the world. Even in India, even in Maharashtra, the newspaper plays very important role. After the entry of television, people thought that newspaper won't be existed. Even today, we have a digital media. Most of the people use internet, mobile, and they get news through mobile, internet, other social medias. Still, newspaper plays very important role. And we have in Maharashtra and especially in Mumbai, we have all types of newspaper, not just in Marathi, in English, Hindi, Gujarati, Malayalam, Tamil, and whatnot. Even you get international newspaper in Mumbai. And most of the advertisements, especially local advertisements, are displayed in the local newspaper. In Vasai, we have Vasai Santa, Chimaji. At regional level, we have Maharashtra Times, Navaka, Sakar, Lok Saptah. Some newspapers like Times of India, Indian Express, in India, Navbharat Times, so on and so forth. So, through this newspaper, advertisement is done. If you read any newspaper, in every newspaper you will see advertisements. Here is the example of covert form of advertisement. So nicely they have mentioned Kingfisher, divided by teams, but united by Kingfisher. You see all types of cricket stars. And what so beautifully they have given the advertisement of Kingfisher. Right side, you see how film star is giving the advertisement of one particular product. At the center, once again, I have put the types of advertising, and in the third last type, that is surrogate advertising, the advertisement is done of particular product, but in a different manner. Take the example of Bagpiper soda. Now, Bagpiper is the name of whiskey, but instead of mentioning the whiskey, they just put soda. They want to give the name of Bagpiper to the people without mentioning the name as whiskey. Same thing applies to Kingfisher. Kingfisher is a beer, but they don't mention. They put in a different form. It comes under covert surrogate advertising. In this slide, I am giving the examples of outdoor media. Now, outdoor, if you are traveling in the city side or on a highway, both the sides of the roads, you will see different advertisements, hoardings, banners, posters, sky advertising, so on and so forth. Here, they have nicely written, crafted for your craving. Friends, it's about McDonald's. So McDonald's has given their product, but on hoarding. So this comes under outdoor media. As I mentioned earlier, there are various public serving advertising in India. In this slide, I have given the example of Swachh Bharat. They put the advertising related to Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, who strongly put the thought of Swachh Bharat. So same thing is mentioned by Government of India. Another picture mentioned here is stay in your lane. and on the upper side of this slide, the sentence is, this could be you. You could see accident there. So these are some of the advertisements, so nicely they have given. Maybe it's all about public service advertising. It's related to service. It is related to awareness among the people, so that people will be protected and people will tell others about such social advertising. In this slide, I want to tell you about broadcast media. When we talk about broadcast media, it is related to radio, TV and cable. Through radio, through TV and cable, advertisements are given and people are approached. People are told about the product and services. We feel that radio is not existing nowadays. Even cable service is not existing in today's modern world. But it is not true. When you talk about rural India, even today, rural people, they love radio. Cable is still existing in most of the rural people's house. So, advertisement made through radio, TV and cable is very important, and that comes under broadcasting media. Some of the advantages of such broadcast media is, first is, it reaches to a larger audience. Thousands, lakhs and crores of people, they watch the program, they hear radio programs, they watch programs through cable. So this could be the best platform to tell people about the product or service. Next is, demonstrates credibility. On the television, you could see the product, the demonstration, how it is used, how people are happy after using the particular product or service. So it demonstrates credibility. Third point is, gets attention faster than print media. If you talk about newspaper or any type of print media, these audiovisual channels are best. It gets attention faster than print media, and people like TV, radio or cable, especially in the rural area, much more than newspaper. Next is, demonstrates personality. Many times you could see Amitabh Bachchan, Sachin Tendulkar, Salman Khan, Amir Khan. These are some of the personalities which people love, and through their demonstration, people try to imitate whatever is advertised. Take the example of Swachh Bharat. Amitabh Bachchan tells about Swachh Bharat again and again. Nowadays, because of coronavirus, Government of India has appointed Amitabh Bachchan to demonstrate message related to corona, and through this, people are aware. Awareness is created through Amitabh Bachchan. So that comes under demonstrates personality. But one side it is advantageous, another side it is disadvantageous too. Some of the disadvantages are as follows. Number one is, it is very expensive. Advertisement on TV is very costly, and to get the prime time advertisement is very costly. The personalities like cricket stars, film stars, they take very huge amount to advertise the product. Second one is, needs to grab attention right away or will lose audience. People have a tendency, if they don't like, they straightforwardly change the channel, they change the program. So whatever you advertise, it is not noticed by the people. Third is, changing the channel. There is another tendency of people, if the advertisements comes during the program, TV serial or movies, the tendency is change the channel. They go to another channel where program is on. So this is another disadvantage of broadcast media. Next is short time frame. Like newspaper remains in the house, magazines remain in the house Many times people carry it. People read again and again. But advertisement and on the television or radio or cable, it has a short life. And it is just short time frame. Since it's very expensive, company or manufacturer cannot afford to have a longer time advertisement on the television. So these are some of the advantages. Thank you very much. God bless you.